Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, June 19th, our word of the day is comport. C-O-M-P-O-R-T. Comport. Comport is a 7-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs show action, occurrence, or state of being. Comport means to behave in a particular way. In other words, conduct oneself, behave, to fit with or act in a particular fashion. It also means conforming to what is right, proper, or expected. Comport means to behave, and particularly to behave well. If you attend a school for social etiquette, you will learn how to comport yourself appropriately at the dinner table. You'll usually find comport in one of two phrases, with yourself, himself, etc., as in, with all that burping, you did not comport yourself well at Aunt Edna's party, or with the word with. When you see the second version, comport means something more like agree. For example, you could say, I don't think your ripped jeans and beat-up t-shirt really comport with the guidelines for Casual Friday. Comport is a verb that means to behave in a particular way or to conduct oneself in a specific manner. It is a word often used in formal or professional settings, and it is essential to understand how to use it correctly to communicate effectively. Here are some tips for using the word comport in a sentence. Use it in the correct tense. Comport is a regular verb which follows the standard conjugation rules for English verbs. This means you should use it in the appropriate tense for the sentence you are constructing. For example, if you are talking about something that happened in the past, you would use the past tense form of comport, comported. Use it in the proper context. Comport is a formal word often used in professional or academic settings. It is not a word that is commonly used in everyday conversation, so it is essential to use it in the proper context. For example, you might use it in a business meeting to describe how a colleague should behave during a presentation. Be clear and concise. It is essential to be clear and concise when using comport in a sentence. Avoid overly complex sentence structures or convoluted phrasing that might confuse your audience. Instead, use simple, straightforward language that clearly conveys your meaning. Use it to describe behavior. Comport is often used to describe how someone should behave in a particular situation. For example, politicians should comport themselves with dignity and respect during a debate. Use it to contrast behavior. Comport can also be used to contrast two different types of behavior. For example, one person comported themselves with grace and poise, while another was rude and disrespectful. Overall, comport is a valuable word that can help you communicate effectively in formal or professional settings. By following these tips, you can use it correctly and confidently in your writing and speech. Similar words include conduct oneself, acquit oneself, behave, act, perform, deport oneself. Examples of sentences using comport are: The Colonel advised me on how to comport myself in the White House. The moderator will halt the discussion if the debaters do not comport themselves. During a trial, the judge should impartially comport himself at all times. How people comport themselves in public life as in private life matters a lot. Sure, Harden didn't comport himself well when forcing his way out of Houston. John was expelled from the game after he failed to comport himself professionally while on the court. Make sure to save this new word, comport, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!